Hello guys, this is Wits Lounge, Learning Made Easy. And in today's video, we're going to be getting into an important concept known as solubility. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So let's get into it. Solubility is generally described as the maximum amount of a substance that can be dissolved in a given amount of a solvent at a particular temperature. So this actually implies that when you're looking at the highest possible solute that can actually get into a particular solvent, what you are going to be describing that particular experience as or thing as is solubility. Take for instance, I tell you that the highest number of cubes of sugar that can get into 1 cup of water is 5. So which means if I'm looking for solubility, the solubility is 5 cubes per cup. And that's simple. Now, there is a general mathematical expression for solubility, and that general mathematical expression is given as solubility equals maximum amount of solute all over given amount of solvent at a particular temperature. Now, I want you to notice the emphasis on temperature. This is simply because solubility is strictly dependent on temperature. So, anytime temperature is changed, the solubility of a substance changes. We are going to discuss that probably in another video where we discuss solubility factors. However, in this video, we're going to be concentrating on the mathematical expressions that can be used to solve solubility questions. Okay, so with that said, let's move ahead. Now, before I get into the mathematical relations which can be used to solve for solubility questions, the first thing I would like to say is this. Solutions can actually be split into 3 or divided into 3 on the basis of the amount of solute that enters them. The first example or first type of solution on that basis is what we refer to as an unsaturated solution. An unsaturated solution is a solution that can still dissolve more solutes at a particular temperature. That is to say, if for instance I tell you that the maximum amount of sugar that can get into a cup is 5 cubes, and then I put 3, you will notice that I can still add 2 more. And what does that make that particular solution unsaturated? When a solution can still take in more solutes, it implies that it is unsaturated. Then we go to the next one, which is saturated. Saturated, as the term implies, is filled. So which means that a saturated solution is a solution that can no longer dissolve any more solute at a particular temperature. You have that. Then finally, you have a supersaturated solution. A supersaturated solution is a solution that contains much more solute than that found in a saturated solution at a particular temperature. So basically understand that. Now, why I had to emphasize or bring up this particular statement is this. Whenever you see or come across a question where saturated solution is mentioned, just have this in mind that the concentration of a saturated solution is its solubility. And the second point is this. The mass of a substance that is gotten from a saturated solution, that particular mass of that substance is what is used to resolve its solubility. So have that in mind, that a saturated solution is a solution that can no longer dissolve more solutes. It means that it is filled and has the exact amount required to completely saturate that solution.